learning is concerned, as far as writing the article is concerned, as far as reading is concerned. So there was a time when open source was confined to softwares in technology only, but now it is putting it where boots in all the aspects. So this kind of change is coming up, and I think the in 2024 you will find out many changes coming up. If you talk about the digital university, I think the government is also working in this direction, because a lot of challenges coming up as far as the academic bank of credit is concerned, because the credit format had come up. Everyone has to put their content in, put their the whatever they have achieved in the credits, and that can put in the academic bank. Swayam, I have already talked about that, how the massive open online courseware is coming up, started by MIT Courseware or Harvard, and now it's going more into the MOOC format. Other thing, hub and spoke model is a very good model, which was started by it's an initiative by Ministry of Education, which talks about the hub, and hub could be the digital university, which can be work as a server, and spoke would be the various clients or various universities which are offering the program in brick and mortar mode or in a click and mortar mode, and the various programs which are machine learning enabled or machine enabled, so that can be linked with that. So I think there are certain good examples which are there, and edX I have already talked about. I'm going to share two things which is very important. I think you see that how the learning management system, which is developed by by Government of India, also like Ministry of Education is working on a project called Samarth, and ERP is one of the ingredient of that, and that Samarth is equipped with the learning management system also, which they have customized, which they are giving to the universities, to the university system to get it used. So generative AI is transforming the landscape of LMS platform. The classroom of tomorrow will be more connected, and students will be more have access to knowledge. I think learning is now changing very fast. There was a time when we talk about animation, video. Now we more talk about AVGC model, that is audio, video, gaming, and comic. So we have seen that when we were kids, I think the comic was playing a very important role. Afterwards, the animation had come up. All the comics had been converted into the cartoon films. But again, that kind of pedagogy, the teaching pedagogy, is now coming up. And condition for success, if you talk about, I think it's going to be bifurcated into three terms, that is institutional, educators, and learners. And we have seen that how this institution role is very important to as far as learning is concerned. Robots example, people have talked about. This is something which Google had created in the name of Genesis, and it's a new AI tool that can write news articles, and Google have more bigger plans as compared to that they talked about the new AI tool. And Amazon, you have seen that how they have tied up with Hyundai, and as far as the car selling is concerned, AI, I think, is more predictive in nature. If you talk in an educational perspective, I think LMS is going to be more strong, because it's more real time based, more learning oriented. Tutor would be more agile, more active as far as the dissemination of learning is concerned. And these are two, three things, I think, how new technologies will create the university of the future. And maybe if you search the website, you will find out that how they are using simulated Beijing is an immersion lab at Polytechnic Institute, and the students can learn through this. I think these are the things which is there. And this is another example where student of Boys State University Games interactive media and mobile technology programs, demonstrating a virtual reality tool developed for the Idaho Department of Fish and Game to teach hunters how to field dress big game. So these are the things which is there. So it's not confined to education sector. I think things which was started by the innovators for the particular purpose, for particular jurisdictions. After certain time, you find out that it is going to be occur. Blockchain, you have seen that it was started by Satoshi Nakamoto, who was the founder of that, and he had regulated to regulate the bitcoins. But after certain time, you find out that it is going to be used in academics, in corporate affairs. So anyway, I think these are the new things which is there. Role of teacher is very important. And again, I am going to wind up my session with that. And there is a very famous movie called Sultan, And if you see the dialogue of that movie, it always says that सुल्तान को एक ही आदमी हरा सकता है, वो है सिर्फ सुल्तान. So that matters a lot. So AI is something, no doubt, a new approach, a new concept which had come up. Rather, we would say it's an old whiskey in new bottle. It's an old philosophy. Technology is changing very fast. There was a time when technology was just, a merely a peanut. But right now, technology is doing a lot of things. So somewhere we are saving our time, we are saving our energy as a student, as a teacher, and role of mentor, role of, the teacher is very important. Teacher always try to navigate. So we have to find out the way that what could be the matching concept where the technology and the education, or the various aspects can go up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Flo. Can I have the lights on? Can I have the lights? So I think I thank all the speakers of the session for this beautiful session, and I must congratulate before I wind up this session the organizers, especially the principal of Shahid Bhagat Singh, and all the members of the organizing committee, all the fellow colleagues, the professors, the associate professors, assistant professors, students, research scholars. This is really an interesting topic that you have selected. I must congratulate the team. And as far as the session is concerned, it is really highlighted that AI is a critical tool to use, and it is dangerous as well as beneficial. So ethics have to be followed. The generation should learn that, you know just by seeing the benefits of AI, you cannot run with the flow. There are certain side effects also of the AI, like the simplest example that I quoted was that you keep on surfing and it will be heavy on your pocket, because it will keep on showing you the products you like. You'll keep on shopping. You'll be having dearth of money also. But this is on the lighter note I'm telling, but it has to be used ethically, because your data is quite important. And it is well said the third world war will be on water. I say it will be on data, because your data will be under. Yes. Yeah, ma'am, please. Yeah. See, you yourself has answered that if in Industry 5.0 human intervention will be there, so naturally jobs will remain, because they are, stressing upon the fact that humans have to work hand in hand with the machines. But no doubt, when machines are able to think, they are able to write, or they are able to even write an email for you, the jobs will be scarce, and only people who are skilled will be fetching the jobs. That is why this multidisciplinarity is being preached nowadays, that you should have knowledge of different domains, and as well as for the AI. And let, just say, let me throw some light on you. 2 years back, when I was pro vice chancellor with SGT, one of the persons came, and now what media people are saying, that you just give your picture, they will photograph you from few angles, and in the morning you will find yourself, giving the news on the media, and you are sitting with a cup of tea at your home, and you are wondering that I was not there in the studio, and how come I am delivering that. So such is the height of AI now, that you will find yourself speaking from a dais and you are not there actually. So the point is, your concern is very much true, and I didn't want to say from this dais, but yes, if you all have seen Terminator movie, so you should avoid that coming into real existence. The way AI is being preached, I read a news last week that Elon Musk has already inserted a chip in a human brain. So many people will like to become Superman. 5 years down the line, I read a news that there will be Spider-Mans and those Iron Man's walking down the streets. If this chip is inserted in your brain, then you can have all the qualities that are possible. And if you search the net, even your babies that are going to take birth, you can have those genetically engineered babies. If you want him to be a good sportsman, the baby will be good sportsman. If you want him to be very much ethical, adhyatmic बच्चा चाहिए आपको, तो you can have that also. If you want somebody who is a warrior or somebody very bold, you can have that also. So see, things like this will keep on coming. And I belong to a scientist come engineering background family. You know, when I was a kid, it was said that technology is coming. There is abrupt technology, robotics is there. You won't get jobs. Even then, we got jobs. So the point is, whosoever is skilled will get a job. I normally say from stage is कि कलयुग को कहते हैं, बहुत क्रिमिनल युग डिक्लेयर किया जाता है. वो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. हमारे जितने पूर्वज थे वो कहते थे कलयुग मतलब कला का युग, जिसमें स्किल्स ज्यादा होंगे वो कामयाब होगा. तो ये अब आपके ऊपर है कि आपने कितनी कलाएं अर्न करनी है. हाँ जी, प्लीज. Yes, why not? I have seen many administrators writing emails through ChatGPT. So once you start writing your emails even from ChatGPT, you lose your vocabulary, you lose your accent, you lose on your brain side, you stop thinking actually. See, whatever said and done, over dependency on AI is going to do this. Very true. If you see that you are dependent on Google Maps, just 2000 they started coming in, and now we are too much dependent. So when we were kids, where to travel, when to travel. So now you're told to you put it on your Google Map, and then Google will take you to that place. You cannot remember this. You're very right. This will happen. So that is why, see, if you keep on using calculators, तो आपको tables कभी याद नहीं होते हैं. And if you keep on memorizing things, and if I put a question to the crowd, what is 17 into 7, many youngsters won't be able to answer, because too much dependency on machines or maybe on AI. It was calculator in our stage. Then in your stage, it is ChatGPT, Bard from Google. Then there is Bing from Microsoft. अभी तो सिर्फ चैट जीपीटी पॉपुलर है, बट आप बिंग में भी जाके करेंगे तो चैट जीपीटी से अच्छा चलता है वो. यू कैन डू दैट. Even at your home, you see that I skipped a few slides for Professor Saab. Then if you see personalization in Industry 5.0, you will have the same gadgets inserted in your home, and they will run according to your need. So such is the height of technology, that one device working different way for me, different way for him, different way for you. So it is totally dependent upon your need, how you want it. So we can easily change the program at the back end, and the same device will function according to you. You want the door to be opened in 3 steps, it will open in 3 steps. He wants it to be open in 1 step, it will open in 1 step. I want that I should go like this and my light should be on. And he says, no, I don't like it. I should speak. See, I can give you one example which everybody will like. You all travel in cars, and you all are using Apple phones or maybe Google phones. You use that song list. Have you ever realized that how come your favorite songs start appearing in your car and in those audio systems? It is because AI is so intelligent that it is learning, because the algorithms are self-learning algorithms. The more you feed with the data, the more learning will be. आप जब नई गाड़ी लेते हैं, आप बोलते हैं कि मुझे ये गाना सुनना है, वॉट एवर एक्स सॉन्ग यू आस्क इट टू प्ले, एंड यू आस्क इट टू प्ले 4-5 times over a period of 4-5 days. You will see that whenever you ask it to play a song, your first song will be the same song that you have asked it to play. That is what I was telling. It is something which gets trained over a period of time with the data that you put in. You hear 2, 3, 4 songs, and you see that every time you say play my favorite songs, the list will be the same. So it is actually working like a human brain. I used to work in AI long back to 2008 to 2013. I've done work in AI in neural network fuzzy logic, which Mr. Pankaj was talking about. So it is actually a technology based upon the neurons in your brain. They work like this. The synaptics are there. All the terminologies are similar to what your neurons in the brains are. So this is how neural network works. So it came as machine learning, then deep learning, because see the machines that you are using now, you are using very simple machines. आप Alexa use करते हैं घर पे, you talk to her like a friend. You can, if you talk to her like a friend, you will see that she responds like a friend. So such is the technology. Anything else? I really feel nice that crowd is active and they're up to certain concerns what AI can do. And if such concerns remains there, then ethical usage of AI will be there. But if concerns are not there, then unethical things will be there. See, to conclude the session, usage of AI is beneficial as well as dangerous also. And probably people like me, when they say that it really hurts people who are developing things in AI, because they are there to market their product. But I am here to see that you young generation lives ethically. Maybe you come to a age in which we are living. Otherwise, it can be so destructive that you need only one mad fellow on earth to destroy the entire earth using the AI. It can control the entire missiles, entire uh, bombs, whatever are there on the mother earth. And just one bad person you need. Anyway, I will conclude the session. But Indrajit Braraji told was, he was concentrating on the same fact that cyber security threats will be there. I know I am not addressing to engineering crowd. Yes, I will just uh, tingle here and there just to make you understand. The IoT is Internet of Things. These, it means actually the sensors which can control, you can control through the net. So the more IoT devices you use, more are the threats, because more are the open channels for a outside person to create those cybersecurity threats. So please be aware that whatever you keep on your mobile, try not to save more or the less certain things that I told in my session also on the cloud. Just take those things on the cloud which are not very important, and you can just see that you can uh, refresh them anywhere when you like. Then Pankaj was also talking about the ethical usage of AI, and he was also talking about certain Microsoft industry courses that they have launched, which you students can access more or less free of cost. And the drive innovation in an ethical way, which he was stressing in the later part of his session again and again. And we are sorry that we couldn't hear to him much because of the speaker quality. Then Indrajit, is one line I will quote again, that it is the next few years we'll see a war of AI with AI, because as the gentleman asked me a question that too much dependency on AI will we not humans stop thinking. It will be a case if we depend more or less on AI. So whatever AI prescribes us, that we will do, and whatever threat will be there will be from AI. So AI versus AI is the war that you will face, and cybersecurity threats will be more if you use more sensors. So less of the sensors, less of the data on the cloud is which is prescribed, and confidentiality of the data will be a problem. And because the more or less we all say from the dice that ethical usage has to be there, but normally when you start clicking on your phone, when you're installing a software, you always accept all, accept all, accept all, because you're in a hurry. So when you introduce a software to your mobile, you see you will do accept all, accept all, accept all, accept all. So what I can say is that whenever you're installing a new software, kindly go through it and just see what you can avoid, because there are certain softwares where you won't accept everything. They will install, still they will function, but more or less if you accept everything, your entire data will be used by them. I can give you for example for that. Many people are using phones, and if you're sleeping, you will see on a sudden movement the light of the mobile, it just gets on. Have you ever thought how it gets on? So I've just raised a question mark. Kindly go through it. I've already answered it. Then Subodhji threw a light how AI can be used in uh, teaching learning. Yes, AI can be used to tailor make the products for you. The LMS is something which was used in my time also in the European countries, but now LMS has become intelligent. Like I told you, the Coursera is also a LMS, to be honest, but it advises you what courses you should do for your own benefit, because it has seen over a period of time what different courses you are opting for. So newer tasks, newer things, whatever your aspirations are, according to that you search, and AI helps you to do certain courses according to that. And no doubt that with metaverse coming in, the teaching learning is going to be real fun for students, but it is really going to be difficult for professors, because a person sitting with a chip in his brain is already knowledgeable, and whatever you're writing or telling him is something which he will say that I already know it. So I always say to my fellow colleagues and my faculty members that you better become facilitators rather than sticking to just mentoring or teaching. The more facilitation has to be done by the professors, the more ideology has to be shared so that the coming generations remain ethical. So thank you very much. Thank you very much to the Shahid Bhagat Singh College, the entire management, the entire colleagues. Thank you for calling us.
Thank you, Professor Vikas Dhawan. Indeed, in the era of Industrial Revolution 5.0, the true power lies in the synergy of human ingenuity and artificial intelligence, shaping a future where innovation knows no boundaries. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Professor Vikas Dhawan for skillfully steering our plenary session and sharing his expert views on the theme of our session, and also providing a concise summary of the discussions made herein. I would also want to express my gratitude to the speakers, Mr. Pankaj Sharma, Colonel Inderjeet Singh Bararaji, Professor Subodh Kesharwani, for contributing to the session, their insights on the emerging role of AI and its ethical use, cybersecurity threats in Industry 5.0, and the implications of AI on academic affairs and education were truly enlightening. The fruitful discussions offered valuable perspectives that will undoubtedly guide our future endeavors in these areas. Thank you all for orchestrating a session that was both informative and engaging, setting a benchmark for the quality of discussions in our academic community. As we navigate the intricate interplay between AI and industry, let us not only embrace innovation, but also remain steadfast in our commitment to ethical, inclusive, and responsible practices that will define the future we are crafting together. Now, we would want to thank our esteemed speakers with a token of our appreciation. May I now request Dr. Sonika Sharma and Professor Nupur Agarwal to please come on the stage and present a token of our appreciation to Professor Vikas Dhawan. A big round of applause, please. May I also request Dr. Pooja Talwar, who has been working also with Professor Dhawan, to please come on the stage and join us for the photograph. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Sonika, Professor Nupur, Dr. Pooja. I now request Professor Sunil Kashyap and Dr. Niyati Ahuja to kindly come on the stage and present a token of our appreciation to Professor Subodh Kesharwani. Can we have a big round of applause, please? Thank you, Dr. Niyati. Thank you, Professor Sunil. So please have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us here for the first plenary session of our conference. Let me thank the conference director, the organizing secretary, all the teacher conveners and students for the smooth conduct of the session. We shall start with the second plenary session on the theme Industry 5.0 and Responsible Growth in about 30 minutes' time. We will now break for lunch. The lunch is being served at the basement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Professor Ruchi Gupta signing off for now. Have a very nice day. Thank you.
Hello, hello. Yes, ma'am, it's working.
हेलो हेलो ऐसे ही रहेगा लेकिन कुछ है ना कहाँ से
हेलो, हेलो, ऊपर से बोलना पड़ेगा।
ठीक है लिखो
हेलो, हेलो। क्या पता नहीं, विजय सर होंगे, बट विजय सर कॉल नहीं उठा रहे, अभी किया था हमने। हेलो, 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 हेलो। ठीक है ना? ठीक है। हेलो, ठीक है। मेल खोलू क्या? यस सर। Hello, hello.
तो ठीक है रेडी हेलो Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed the delicious spread we had during lunch. A satisfied stomach is the first step towards an engaging mind. And we have done a feast of ideas. Ahead of us this afternoon, as we reconvene, let's carry forward the energy and enthusiasm into our discussion. We have some panelists as we navigate through the complexity of our session. I welcome you all to our second plenary session of the day. So, namaste, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to stand before you as we embark on this enlightening discussion about the Industry 5.0 and responsible growth, a way forward. I, Dr. Aarti Saini, Associate Professor in the Department of Commerce, will be your host for this session. Before we dive in the heart of a discussion, I would like to share a personal experience. Recently, while working on a book on Industry 5.0, I discovered the depth of this transformative concept. The more I delved into it, the clearer it became that responsible growth is not just a buzzword, but a necessity for the well being of our society. In the context of our discussion on Industry 5.0 and responsible growth, it's imperative to recognize the pivotal role of sustainable development goals in guiding our path towards a sustainable and equitable future. The SDGs serve as a blueprint for addressing global challenges. By aligning our efforts, particularly those related to innovation, sustainable industries, responsible consumption, and production, we ensure that advancement of Industry 5.0 are harnessed for the collective benefit of the humanity and the planet. Today, we have privilege of hosting distinguished experts in their respective field.
May I now have the honor of inviting the chairperson of the session, Professor Nathi Ram Chauhan, our esteemed panelist, Professor S.S. Dubey, Dr. Vimal Kumar, and Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Saxena to join me on the dais for our second plenary session on Industry 5.0 and responsible growth, a way forward. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the chairperson and panelists to the dais of our session. Let's embark this journey of discovery and dialogue together. Without further ado, before we dive into our panel discussion, allow me to introduce the chairperson of the session, Professor Nathi Ram Chauhan, who will be guiding us through this enlightening session. Dr. Nathi Ram Chauhan is a professor in the Department of Mechanical and Automation Engineering at Indira Gandhi Delhi Technical University for Women in Delhi. With over 22 years of teaching experience, he holds MPhil specialization in machine design engineering and PhD in machine engineering, mechanical engineering for IIT Roorkee. As a training and placement officer for the department, he achieved nearly 100% placement for mechanical students over 5 years. Dr. Chauhan is actively involved in academic committees. He is a member of the Board of Studies, Academic Council, Financial Committees, and Departmental Research Committee. He is a lifetime member of TSI and former member of SAE. Dr. Chauhan has more than 140 papers in national and international journals, book chapters, and he has presented in reputed conferences. He is a recipient of 3 Research Excellence Awards in the field of mechanical engineering. Dr. Chauhan is supervisor for numerous PhD and MTech students. His research areas include alternate fuels, machine design engineering, composite material, robotics, and automation. Serving as our chairperson, Professor Chauhan brings with him a wealth of knowledge, expertise, and a keen eye for fostering engaging dialogue. I would now like to request my colleague, Dr. Ravikant, Associate Professor in the Department of Commerce, to please join me in extending a warm welcome to Professor Nathi Ram Chauhan with the planter. Sir, yes, Thank you, Dr. Ravikant. Our panel today is graced by individuals whose expertise and insight illuminates the path towards a better understanding of our session theme. It's my pleasure to introduce our 4 panelists, Dr. Sanjeev Shankar Dubey. Professor S.S. Dubey is a visionary leader in the realm of education and business. With a profound commitment to shaping the business leader of tomorrow, Professor Dubey is the Dean of Academics at BMTech Greater Noida since 2016. Alongside his role in the founder chairperson of the Center of Online Studies, overseeing the online PGBM program. With a 3-decade career, he served as an IBM Asia Pacific executive in internal IT until June 2016. Professor Dubey is a recognized practicing academician, contributing significantly to academia in institutions like IIT Delhi, IIM Lucknow, IIM Indore, FMS, BMTech, and many more. Professor Dubey is author of 16 textbooks and have taught over 20,000 management students. Starting as a graduate engineer trainee at Tata Motors in 1977, he progressed to deputy divisional manager at Tata Steel before joining IBM in 1995. Professor Dubey's diverse experiences make him a valuable contributor to the field of management and technology. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to officially welcome our esteemed panelists. To do the honors, I would like to invite my colleague, Ms. Chandni as well, to join me and extend a warm welcome to the distinguished panelist, Professor S.S. Dubey. May I request Dr. Manju Tanvi to join me on the dais to welcome Professor S.S. Dubey. Thank you so much, Dr. Manju. Next, we have Dr. Vimal Kumar, an assistant professor at Chang University of Technology, Taiwan. His teaching experience include role at NIT Bhopal and Assam Engineering College, Guwahati, under TEQIP 3, a project by MHRD, Government of India, and as a visiting faculty at IMT Nagpur. Dr. Kumar earned his PhD and Masters from IIT Kanpur in Industrial and Management Engineering. Dr. Kumar, an accomplished professor whose research extends into the fascinating intersection of supply chain management, total quality management, technological innovation, and pattern analysis. Dr. Kumar has an extensive publication record of with 109 articles in international journal, 24 papers at conference, 9 books. Notably, he is the receiver of Best Paper Award at the International Conference on International Engineering and Operation Management in 2018. Dr. Kumar is holding an editorial role in IEEE TEMS journal from January 2022 to December 2024, and underscore his influence in the field. Dr. Kumar has been in the forefront of groundbreaking studies shedding light on how business can be a force for positive energy in the society. Let's give a warm welcome to Dr. Vimal Kumar. Now I request Dr. Nisha Gupta to please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Kumar. Thank you, Dr. Nisha. Completing our tour of expert, we have Dr. Sanjeev Saxena, Associate Professor in the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management at Assam University, Silchar. With over 31 years of experience in both industry and academia, his journey began in 1992 with the Taj Group of Hotels. After dedicating over 5 years to Taj Group, he served as a lecturer at the Institute of Hotel Management in Jodhpur for over 9 years. In 2007, Dr. Saxena joined JP Hotel as additional general manager for 5 years. He later became the principal at IHM Silvassa before returning to JP Hotels and Resort in 2013, contributing 8 years as an additional general manager HR. As a scholar, he has 26 research papers published in Scopus, UGC, and peer-reviewed database, authored 7 books, and guided PhD and MPhil students. His notable recognition including the Professor Award, Leadership Award in Learning and Development, and the Global Hospitality Leadership Award. He was honored as the Most Admired Trainee Manager of the Year in 2010 and the Most Committed Employee of Rajasthan Government in 2007. Dr. Saxena received the Trainee Manager of the Year Award in 2011 from the Association of Hospitality Profession. To welcome Professor Saxena, I would like to call my colleague, Dr. Vijay Roth Arya, to please join me in expressing our gratitude and welcoming our last. He's not there. Okay. I would like to request Ayushman to please join the stage. Thank you, Ayushman. With our distinguished panelist and chairperson in place, we are set for an engaging and insightful conversation. Let's delve into the education and societal impact with our experts. Now, without further ado, I would like to invite our esteemed chairperson, Professor Nathiram Chauhan, to take over the session and guide us through our discussion. His expertise and felicitation skill will ensure that we delve deep into our topic and emerge with valuable insight. Professor Chauhan, the stage is yours. Please lead us through the enlightened session. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you are well after taking lunch. So we start the session. As you know very well, you have listening industry evolution of the industry 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, or now 5.0. Okay. So really, what is this industrial revolution 5.0? Because industrial revolution is happened to increase the productivity and to give the human effort, as you know very well, because we are using the technology for our comfort, as you know. So industry revolution 5.0 means human and machine are working together, improving the efficiency of the industrial production. So here we are creating the intelligent machine, intelligent system, intelligent process to increase the productivity in very efficient way. Okay. So as of now, the vision of the industry 5.0, which emphasizes on integration of the smart system, robots in human work. The evolution of the IoT, big data technology, smart system, robots in human work. The evolution of the IoT, big data technologies in automated industrial environment aims to reach new frontier of the sustainability, responsibility is in automated industrial environment aims to reach new frontier of the sustainability, responsibility in the future with uncertain availability of the resources. So human workers and universal robots or intelligent machines are boosting the productivity with uncertain availability of the resources. So human workers and universal robots or intelligent machines are boosting the productivity of the manufacturing industry. Each of the executive team of the manufacturing company is required to define the production line, then follow the key performance indicator and ensure that processes are working seamlessly. The future direction of the industry 5.0 is key performance indicator and ensure that processes are working seamlessly. The future direction of the industry 5.0 is the manufacturing of the robots, intelligent machine, intelligent system, or the manufacturing of the robots, intelligent machine, intelligent system, or intelligent process. The advancement of the artificial intelligence and cognitive computing technology is taking manufacturing world to a high speed and increasing business efficiency. Apart from the benefits in the manufacturing business, Industry 5.0 also benefits in sustainability as it aims to develop sustainable system that runs on renewable energy resources. In order to adopt the Industry 5.0 for the companies, the personnels are required proper interaction among the machines as well as the operator. It is the knowledge in the field like robotics as well as the artificial intelligence. The role of the business organization is based on making decision around the advanced factors. The collaborative robots are being designed for interaction with the human. Expansion of the digital twins is required technology in Industry 5.0. Visual models of the products, process, and generation will allow better understanding and testing. Combining the software and hardware solution with the framework of Industry 5.0 enables business to leverage the strengths of both human expertise and technological capabilities to drive. Without taking much time, now I would like to invite to Professor S.S. Dubey to discuss about the generative AI and its impact on the learning and development. Sir.
Okay. This is not my. So by the time it is being set up, I must thank the Dr. Anil to invite me invite me here, and all the colleagues who made this such a wonderful program a success. I can see a lot of students here, research scholars, faculty colleagues, and in next 5 to 7 minutes at the time Dr. Saab has given me, I want to leave you something which you can make use of. Okay. So how many of, so yesterday morning that yes, you have done something. So I utilized the co-pilot. I will tell you all of that. Huh? Don't worry. It's not only my secret. ज्ञान बांटने से बढ़ता है. I am going to tell you. So I have written this prompt there, and then out of that it generated me something. Then I went to another app called Gamma app. How many of you use Gamma app? Students? So gamma.app. So I gave